Okay, a lot of doors. That's a start. The fine whole deal. The whole deal part is both scary and confuzzling. Is it mechanics I know? Weird. I'll poke at it for a few seconds, but right now, I can say without a doubt nothing is clicking on this one at bare minimum. Oh. Oh, shit. Does that reset it? Yes, okay. So. Where do I start from, though? I know the lasers, but I got sidetracked. I'm sorry. I feel obligated now. Really, where the hell's my start point, though? Oh, there is one. Okay. So... these don't change as I'm walking over them, right? Okay, good. Right up and over. Make sure we don't step on any of these. Down one, over, down, over, down. Wait a minute, why am I just not... Nah, I was saying, why am I just not screening this, but I'm not sure if it would help me. Do I go all the way up before I do it and give myself an aneurysm? All right. What? Shit, I'm still not 100% on this mechanic, though. All right. Off to the lasers, boys. Holy shit, this place looks ridiculous. I can't wait to come here and actually do this. Alright. Lasers. I promised myself approximately 2 seconds ago we would go to the lasers, and by God, we're gonna do it. Oh, the weird things again. Nice. Fresh looking waterfall. I could use a shower both in-game and IRL. Am I going back down the mountain? Dude, I didn't know this game was Elder Scrolls. Why didn't anyone tell me I'd be climbing High Hrothgar? Holy shit. I can imagine that is for a puzzle eventually. Anything up here I can dick around with on the way? No? Okie doke. Excuse me. Alright, let's get moving, boys. Okay, all the way up. Oh, hello. Look, there's a statue up here? There's like a Mount Rushmore. She got a chunk taken out of her arm. Oh, disgusting. Should really go see the doctor about that lady. I'm just saying. I got a big whatever the hell color that is. I want to say white, but my screen lies to me a lot at this time. Hello, photographer. A whole lot of photographers. Arigato.
Up there, you go around every hour and a half, time after time after time. You wake up usually in the mornings, and just the way that the track of your orbits go, you
Oh,
wake
trust me,
up
I
over
saw.
the
I figured
Mideast,
because I saw the
over
two
North
that were
Africa.
separated.
As you eat breakfast,
So
you look out the window as
7
you're going
lasers in
past,
all.
and there's the Mediterranean
figured.
area, and Greece, and Rome, and North Africa, and the Sinai, the whole area. And you realize that in one glance, that what you're seeing is what was the whole history of man for years, the cradle of civilization. And you go around down across North Africa and out over the Indian Ocean and look up at that great subcontinent of India pointed down toward you as you go past it. And Ceylon off to the side, Burma, Southeast Asia, out over the Philippines, and up across that monstrous Pacific Ocean. Vast body of water. You've never realized how big that is before. And you finally come up across the coast of California and look for those friendly things. Los Angeles and Phoenix and on across El Paso. And there's Houston. There's home. And you look, and sure enough, there's the Astrodome. And you identify with that, you know? It's an attachment. And down across New Orleans, and then looking down to the south, and there's the whole peninsula of Florida laid out. And all the hundreds of hours you spent flying across that route, down in the atmosphere, all that is friendly again. And you go out across the Atlantic Ocean and back across Africa. And you do it again, and again, and again. And that identity, that you identify with Houston, and then you identify with Los Angeles, and Phoenix, and New Orleans, and everything. And the next thing you recognize in yourself is you're identifying with North Africa. You look forward to that. You anticipate it. And there it is. That whole process begins to shift of what it is you identify with. When you go around it in an hour and a half, you begin to recognize that your identity is with that whole thing. And that makes a change. You look down there, and you can't imagine how many borders and boundaries you crossed again and again and again. And you don't even see them. At that wake-up scene, the Mideast, you know there are hundreds of people killing each other over some imaginary line that you can't see. From where you see it, the thing is a whole.
It's
and
very
it's
wordy.
So beautiful. And you wish you could take one from each side in hand and say, look at it from this perspective. Look at that. What's important? And so a little later on, your friend, again those same neighbors, another astronaut, the person next to you goes out to the moon. And now he looks back and sees the Earth not as something big where he can see the beautiful details, but he sees the Earth as a small thing out there. And now that contrast between that bright blue and white Christmas tree ornament and that black sky, that infinite universe, really comes through. The size of it.
Don't worry, I'll be
the
looking, man. I'm
significance of
just
it becomes
listening
both
to
things.
this.
It becomes so small and so fragile and such a precious little spot in that universe that you can block it out with your thumb. And you realize that on that small spot, that little blue and white thing is everything that means anything to you. All of history and music and poetry and art and war and death and birth and love, tears, joy, games, all of it is on that little spot out there that you can cover with your thumb. And you realize that that perspective, that you've changed, that there's something new there. That relationship is no longer what it was. And then you look back on the time when you were outside on that EVA and those few moments that you had the time because the camera malfunctioned, that you had the time to think about what was happening. And you recall staring out there at the spectacle that went before your eyes. Because now, you're no longer inside something with a window looking out at a picture. But now you're out there, and what you've got around your head is a goldfish bowl. And there are no limits here. There are no frames. There are no boundaries. You're really out there, over it, floating, going 25,000 miles per hour.
Yeah, there are no limits
through
here.
Space,
No, I get the quote.
a vacuum, and there's not a sound. There's a silence, the depth of which you've never experienced.
Dude, it's just the Panic
before.
at the Disco music
And that
video.
silence contrasts so markedly with the scenery and the speed with which you know you're going. That contrast, the mix of those two things, really comes through. And you think about what you're experiencing and why. Do you deserve this? This fantastic experience? Have you earned this in some way? Are you separated out to be touched by God to have some special experience here that other men cannot have? You know the answer to that is no. There's nothing that you've done that deserves that earned that. It's not a special thing for you. You know very well at that moment, and it comes through to you so powerfully that you're the sensing element for man. You look down and see the surface of that globe that you've lived on all this time, and you know all those people down
what's
there.
that?
They are like you. They are you. And somehow you represent them when you are up there. A sensing element. That point out on the end. And that's a humbling feeling. It's a feeling that says you have a responsibility. It's not for yourself. The eye that doesn't see does not do justice to the body. That's why it's there. That's why you're out there. And somehow you recognize that you're a piece of this total life. You're out on that forefront and you have to bring that back somehow. And that becomes a rather special responsibility. It tells you something about your relationship with this thing we call life. And when you come back, there's a difference in that world now. There's a difference in that relationship between you and that planet, and you and all those other forms of life on that planet, because you've had that kind of experience. It's a difference, and it's so precious. And all through this, I've used the word you because it's not me. It's not Dave Scott. It's not Dick Gordon, Pete Conrad, John Glenn. It's you. It's us. It's we. It's life.
I say it's us, it's we.
It's had that experience.
Why is it so deep and
it's
philosophical?
not just my problem to integrate. It's not my challenge to integrate, my joy to integrate. It's yours. It's everybody's. Russell Schweikart, 1975.
Jesus Christ. That was wordy. And poetic. Far, far more poetic than I thought it would ever be. Dude, nice power chord you got. At least I've been thinking that's what that is. That's what it looks like. Presuming that's what happens when I swipe it. And yes, it is everybody. I feel like I just listened to a fucking Jordan Peterson thing. Alright, I'm not sure if there's anything else I need up here, but we're gonna look around at the people. So we got, like, Politician Man, whatever these electrician box moves we're doing. We got the camera lady, of course. We had a painter, apparently. We had... He could have been the painter, but I don't think it's a brush. It reminds me more of a chisel, but that could have been a brush, I guess. A laptop. We got what? I'm not too sure. It might have been a couple fighting, but he's holding a book, so it makes me think of like a preacher. And I'm not too sure. We got another one with the weird chisel, brush, chisel. And we have 2 of our 7 lasers. Is there anything in this direction? There's an area down there. How's that? Christ, this world is bigger than I thought. Alright. We're gonna go start slamming our noggin in the one last area for the night. That is the plan. I should probably pick an area. I could go dick around with the castle, but we're gonna go right down here because it's the closest looking to me. So less running around currently, like a mad lad. Hello. I don't know what you're talking about. I never get sidetracked, alright? Say, it's not that simple. Is this still green? Yeah, it's always green. Oh. There's an invisible mirror image of a white one. Got it. Awesome. So. If I do this, they should, like, meet, right? Yep. So if I do this, that white one is hit. Where am I at? I'm at the top there. I want to cut that black one out. So, let me think. God damn it. Up, one over. It's all in reverse, so when I go down, it goes up. No, that includes it. Does it? Holy shit, my head. I'm thinking I need to cut the block ones out, but I'm not too sure. It was either that or include the white ones. But like I said, I'm still a little iffy on that mechanic. So. 2 over. There's the black one. Debating. That's over the black one. Over the blank one. Makes that the white one. Include that. So that's the white one. Down. There's the white one. That'll hit. Alright. Let me look at this to figure this out. We included the white one, cut out that one. You're not kidding, are you? I hate it. I hate it so much. I am proud we cracked the code. Is this another one of my hexagons for the crazy, like, dev footage stuff? Yes, sir. So we need to... We'll get that next time we head back to the crazy place. So, right. I imagine from this one. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Left. Up. Right. Up. Get out of here. What is... This means one thing that I like, though. It means there are multiple solutions to all these puzzles. That's interesting. Or not all the puzzles, necessarily. But there are puzzles with multiple solutions. I swear to God, if there's a bug on me. Okay, I think I'm just, like, having phantom feelings. Let me go take a look. I'll double check. I had a phantom feeling and it bugged me. Which part about it? Thinking about the other color on it? Like, mirroring everything type stuff? Is that what you mean? Oh yeah, I acknowledge it, that just, huh. I feel like that solution was so much simpler, it's so much harder to figure out than the one I winged. But I don't live in that reality. Honestly, had I not done the, cliffs already... What's this way? Is this way just go back up in a different path? Had I not done the cliffs, that would have been completely lost on me. And I'm not even sure I would have solved the puzzle, to be honest. Oh, hey, it's one of these. I'll say I'm not too sure of this one yet. I don't know if I need to screen these, but I always do, because I actually don't know what these are for. Hey man, I don't know, you could take my approach to letting people play Dark Souls. Which is, oh, you got the Firelink Shrine? Yeah, it's fine. Go to the cemetery. It's a good area to go, I promise. It's real good. Like, that's my approach to Soulsborne games. Alright, I think the way I want is over here if I can get there. Got it. It is a very long tape. Extremely long tape, actually. Okay, there's a puzzle over there. Stop feeling phantom, not pain, but pings, we'll call it. Okay, can't go this way until solutions, I'm guessing. Even with my screen color being off right now, I can see that it's pretty, and I like that. Is there a reason for this existing out here? Is there a tape? I don't see a tape or anything. Okay. Yes, I do not think we're coming this way right now. We'll try over here. Hello. Oh god damn it, now where am I going? Oh, that's not bad. Don't worry. If you ever tune in again, you can have the speech with me. Hello? What? Lemon squeezy. Oh, I don't like the look of that. Oh, I don't like the look of any of this. I wonder if this is supposed to be my tutorial for that mechanic. So what causes that? So if I were to separate it like that. This is definitely meant to be the tutorial for this mechanic, at least. So it has two, maybe like this? Okay. Is it just make the shape? I thought I tried that before and it didn't work. Interesting. So how would that one work then? Like that? No. Okay, no. Maybe... that way? No. So the shape is made, to some degree anyway. And it has to be involved in it. So it implies something like this. But that obviously does not work. Thinking. So there's a 4, but that one doesn't work. There's 4, but this solution doesn't work. That one doesn't work. Is it making the shape? Is that all there is to it? Like, that has its own shape, so that's definitely cucking it. That? Okay, yeah. Got it. So that's separated now, so that should work. Alright, I think I have a general idea about how this mechanic works now. That'll work. No. What changes that one exactly? Like, how does that work? Like, this one I can see how it works. A cube. This one. We'll go to the next one and check it out, so... I didn't think so. Why? Is this where I get sucked in if I don't stop? You see, I want to see the tutorial through to the end. And that's it. So if I can get these done, I'll be satisfied for the night. That's what I'm saying here. Do they have to be separated? Damn. So that doesn't work. It has to be, it looks like the same shape as it's illustrating. And when I say same shape, I don't mean just same shape, but like same direction and everything. Like, yes, it does. Or so it would imply. Does it have to be involved in it? More than likely, yes. Not sure if this has the solution to it in it with the way this works. Because, like, we know that one doesn't work. This one doesn't work. If I do this, does it count it? What? I wasn't even trying to get the solution. What? Because of the two different shapes in it, maybe? Which means over here... What? This? Holy fuck. Alright, we're starting to get it, I think. Maybe not. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, maybe not. I thought we were getting it, so like... Block those two. Block those two or those two. Like, it's neither of these. Extends over to here would be the logic. But we have tried that one, yeah. And I've tried it from this perspective as well. I want to see the tutorials through, damn it. I am 3 away. 3? 3. Okay, let me get all these solutions real quick. Oh, wait a minute. Is it there can't be any overlap? Because these two don't overlap. This one, there's no overlap. This one, there's no overlap. So if these two physically can't overlap in any way... So it just has to be in there without any overlap? Question mark? So we would need 7 blocks covered in this one then? It's like the same concept plus 1? Or, forgive me. Okay, yes. I think we're slowly understanding. Yeah. 3-bar boy? I'll trust you. I'll do that after this. I'm going to assume this panel is very important. That's what I'm hearing. Ooh, I don't like that. Oh, God. Alright, I'll have to take a look at it then. As for this one, they have to be encompassed. Alright. I'll definitely take a look at it then. So we need to encompass 6 blocks. Here and now. Why, is it involving this one now? Let's see, if I take a look at this. Like, the only thing I got is the concept of the shapes being present without any overlap. I'll trust you in that case then. I will try to solve this quick, but when I stop, I'll come back. I'll pop over here quick. I wonder if these can get inverted at all. Obviously not. Need to test something. So that's the square, and if I do it this way, that's that? Yes. if I do it this way, it has to be encompassed, correct? Yes. So we have to encompass around it. So, like, square. That one won't work. There? Alright. We've done it. We've generally cracked the code. As for this panel, I'm staring and it's not clicking quite yet. But let's hope when I get to the red panels, it's not when my screen is dying. Oh boy. I can't wait to find out what that means. Alright. We'll have to remember that. Later, man. Thank you for tuning in. And thank you everyone else for tuning in. It has been a lovely, lovely stream. This game is pretty dang awesome, like all memes aside. Very rough on my noggin. That's not a bad thing. But yeah, I don't really got anything. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Will I? Yeah, I'll be streaming again tomorrow around the same time. Feel free to tune in. Feel free to hit that heart, anyone, if you have not. That way you can come hang out tomorrow and watch me completely blow up my brain because I'm, like, autistic at puzzle games. Game's pretty awesome so far, though. Jonathan Below, you seem to have done a great job with this. It's a very chill puzzle game. Makes me use my brain while being something as simple as line puzzles, and I respect that really hard. Yeah, I don't got anything. I'm getting tired. I'm gonna head out. See you all tomorrow.